Alan Parsons talks about the making of the iconic title track to I, Robot. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Music. I did not discover Alan Parsons from Tales of Mystery and Imagination, the Edgar Allan Poe influenced album from 1976. My friend John Scott introduced me to Alan Parsons with I, Robot, the second one, which came the following year in 77. John was a musical mentor of mine. He always seemed to have the scoop on what was going on. And he also had a passion for music, which I loved. He's a good guy. I remember first hearing the title track, the first song on I, Robot, as, it fades in. And there was, I was getting goosebumps. I remember the day I heard it. I was in my bedroom. It was cranked up loud. And this cavalcade of sounds. Was it classical? I couldn't tell. It was electronic in a way that I'd not heard before. It all fell together. And as I was talking to Alan Parsons, our time was running out. And I said, listen, I got to ask you about the title track to I, Robot.
I, Robot, when you were doing that song, specifically that song, was a moment in time for me. Did you kind of put that song together and kept adding pieces to it and saying, no, it needs this? How did you put that together?
It was just improvising on a keyboard. It was kind of an accident that I stumbled across that underlying sequence which goes that was on a very early sequencer on a suitcase synthesizer. It was a very, very portable little synthesizer called an EMS Synthi A. And then with that sequence going, I just came up with that clavinet melody. There was a pretty good demo of it, actually. I'm not sure if I think it actually got mislaid, so because it would have been included on the re-releases, the deluxe editions.
Yeah, I've got those.
I think that's probably gone forever, but yeah, I just used to sit down and experiment with a simple 2-track stereo machine, bouncing from the left side to the right side and back to the left side, just adding stuff. And that's what it became. Of course, it really came to life when we put the choral stuff on and got the band playing along. It was fun to do, and a very typical opening sequence. You pointed out that we like to start with instrumentals. That was another example of that.
Instrumentals are a big thing for the Alan Parsons Project. As we mentioned in another video, Sirius, which is the first song from 1982's Eye in the Sky, is used a lot for sports presentations. And they just got this rapturous, big feel to them, as if get ready for the rest of the album. The first song off The Secret, the new album, is from Disney's Fantasia. Alan Parsons loves history. Check this out.
Most people know it from the Disney movie Fantasia, the 40s animated movie. It was kind of what made Mickey Mouse famous. He's depicted in that movie in a sorcerer's lair carrying buckets of water, and he casts a spell on a broom, which then starts carrying the water, but everything goes wrong, and he attempts to make it stop, but it gets worse and worse until the sorcerer comes back. I grew up with that piece. It was actually the first classical piece that I ever owned on vinyl as a boy. But the piece was actually written in the late 1800s. French composer called Paul Dukas. But we decided it was a great piece to base a rock version upon. And we got some really good people involved. We got Steve Hackett on guitars and Vinnie Colaiuta on drums, Nathan East on bass. I mean, a dream rhythm section really.
We'll have more of our conversation with Alan Parsons coming up next week. Our last track coming up next week. But check out our sister station, our sister YouTube channel, Rock History Book, where we have Alan talking about every single last track in order on the new album, The Secret, which is available now. He also talks about the players on the album. And, of course, the theme is magic, so he talks about magic. We'll have links in the description of this video where you can check out that video. Make sure you comment on our video, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. I'm saying videos a lot. This is Rock History Music.